Right. So your reports, you're presenting your report. Okay, you're not making a slide presentation. Yeah, please don't make slide presentations. I don't want to see slide presentations. So every week you're gonna show me your report. Okay. Your report, it can be on these examples, few examples. There are some use Word, like this one's use vertical, which is mostly words. This is not vertical, this is horizontal. So this is using PPT punya style. Okay. PPT, PowerPoint actually the best for your presentations, you know. It's not Canva, you know. Canva, they restrict your creativity. It's not flexible if you use it Canva. So PPT, PowerPoint, PPT is very useful instead. If you need to learn how to use PPT, not Canva. Okay, so this is an example from Vietnam. So all these are project one. Project one. And also my reports is not written report, it's creative report. In marketing, in future, doesn't have to be marketing. So whatever report these days, you need to be your boss say, oh, write it macam like FYP, you know. But in marketing, most of the times it need to be attractive because you're going to present it to some people. So that's one of the reasons why PPT is very useful, because it can be in a form of report. And at the same time, kalau bos cakap, oh present this pada pagi ni bla bla bla, your report. You just present terus, tak payah nak buat PPT baru ataupun slide presentation baru, sebab your report is in a PPT form, like this one. Terus tunjuk your slide, your report by pages. So this is too much. Okay, banyak sangat. You tengok dia punya content banyak sangat. Saya punya yang dah revise tu, based on briefing tadi, dah simplify. So please use this supaya tak banyak sangat. Okay, kalau tidak, this is maximum 180 pages. You can actually come up with lesser than 150 pages. Okay, don't go above 150. Okay, so try to use this as your format ataupun table of contents instead of everything covered in the textbook. Okay. All right. So on the history, it's something like this. A lot of internet actually, your history of a country available in internet, but how to represent it into your report, that's very important. Okay, that's a skill that you need to learn. Okay, because your report has a specific focus. The all these data you get from internet, they are for different purpose. Okay, but how to take the data that available in the internet, but to make it useful for your report, that's the skill that you have. All the managers have to learn. Okay, so this is covering on history, which is next week. It's something like this we want to learn. If you are choosing Vietnam, that we want to learn about the history on the Vietnam. Okay. Simplify, most of the times are in color. You can actually use various colors so that it will be much more attractive. In marketing, your report, your presentations, it need to be attractive looking. Okay. Okay, so and all the data or the information that you get from the internet, it must have source. Okay, reference, kena letak the pages, the web page that you have taken, the data, you need to put it there on the page. Okay, we don't want to steal anything. Stealing or plagiarism is another one thing, but another thing is for you to refer back. For example, in project 2, you want to use the same data but in a different way, but the same data, so that you can actually easily refer source to the web page. They're useful for you in project 2 and in project 3 or in other projects. Okay, it's help you to easily reference, easily get back the data. Okay, kalau you tak letak source, bila you nak buat another marketing plan or another report of a different project, but you want that data, how are you going to get it back? Okay, there's no way you will remember at every web pages that you have taken, every data that you have taken. Okay, our memory is very limited. So be smart in doing your report. Okay, so here's the Vietnam War. So example just now, I was talking about Vietnam. So Vietnam War is very, very crucial to be covered. You what? You represent the Vietnam. If you choose Vietnam, if you choose another country, they might have a different war, but some other country like Thailand doesn't have war at all. Okay, so it depends on your country, your selected country, what topic that you should cover. Okay. Okay, alright, says Vietnam. Why we need to learn about history? Next week we cover. Okay. Lagipun, in the edit already put up why history of a country is very important for you to study. Okay, how is it affect culture and how it affects international marketing or international business. Okay. Alright, so historical aspects, story lagi history global business. Okay, geography later on. Geography, cover geography. When you're covering geography, you see there's a lots of, you have to read the textbook first, so that you know what you need, what are the topics need to be covered in geography in the textbook. Jangan pakai hantam saja letak dekat dalam ni. Semuanya kena ada based on theory. Okay, so the climate, maps here, maps there. That geography is about the study of geo. You need to have maps. How the ni gambar-gambar macam ni very useful lah instead of tulis. Kalau you tulis apa yang nak fahamnya? Kalau you letak gambar macam ni, aids the visual aids ni clear. Oh, Red River dekat sini rupanya. What's actually available at river? Oh, looks like that. It's much clear instead of you just tulis Red River mengenangi blah 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 blah. We don't care, we don't know, we don't want to know, we can't see. Okay, but here with the visual aids, with the maps for geography, it's just clear out our understanding. Okay, so here like climate and for topography in the map, geography about topography, about maps, put it in all the maps that you can find. Okay, all these natural resources. Knowing natural resources what available in a country is very useful because they predetermine what's kind of international business available. Let's say if you're doing a a product that need one of the ingredients of your products actually needed coal. Here, coal is in Vietnam available at Red River Delta. There you can see it's up there, kind of cool places there. Okay, cool. So businessmen or business companies can easily detect or identify what kind of businesses, big businesses available based on natural resources of a country. I hope you guys are listening to me. I'm not sleeping. Are you guys sleeping?
No, doctor.
Okay.
No, doctor.
All right.
No,
Pay
doctor.
attention to me. Okay. And then population. Lots of things about population can be written there. Rural, urban migration. You need to know all this because this is the geography. Okay. The content of your reports is based on the result that you get from internet, the data that you get from internet, okay, and then represent it somehow so that your report looks awesome, attractive, useful, significant, giving significance informations for you to make decisions later on. Population growth, we can learn a lot from all these population growth. Let's say, half gender, male and female in Vietnam. Life expectancy is 5.47. It's increase. Yeah. Third most populous country. Okay. All right. So all this data later on will be useful for your project too, which is your market research. Worker shortage. The shortage in the form of what? Why the shortage? You also might want to know. Okay. So this is examples of a creative report. Okay. Not much written, lots of visuals, social institutions. But one thing this report lack of is the numbering, formatting. Dia tak ada. Okay. Report need to have format, numbering. 1.1, 1.11, 1.111111. Okay, you need to have that in the report. Cultural index values. But easy to see, easy to read, easy to understand. Okay. All right. Next example is this one is from Japan. First of all, we'll cover page lah. Cover page, something like this. We can easily see the report is about Japan. Okay. My format written in the brief, actually executive summary. Introduction can also. So either one, there is executive summary, but you have to understand what is executive summary is about. Okay. Introduction apa pula purpose dia. Okay. Again, don't cover the whole thing like this. It's too much. But the good thing for this report, it has format. It has number pages, table of contents, which is what report needed. Okay. 1.0, 1.1, 1.2, blah, blah, masuk, subheading and headings. Okay. This is a good examples of table of contents. Tapi try to simplify it according to the the format that I've shown to you. So this is on the culture, on history and geography. Right. So this is, they got from Jomon period, Nara period, Heian period, Kamakura, Ashikaga, Meiji, Showa. On each of these, you don't just copy from internet, please. This is the project is not about cut and paste, okay? Pandai mengajar you pandai how to pandai cut and paste. No, okay? You kena pilih apa yang need to be cut and paste. What's actually points that you can just ignore. No need to include everything. Okay, so that's the skill. In order to manager skills actually is a skill to identify what's important, what's relevant, what's significant to you, to your project. Okay, bukannya cut and paste. Memang semua ni is not apa ni akan ambil daripada internet, tapi jangan cut and paste semua hantam-hantam buta-buta. Okay. Geografi macam ni ada 2 pages saja dia letak, 3 pages. But they think it's complete already, then okay. If you want to add some more about maybe on daimyo ke, on the facts of daimyo dekat Japan ke, I don't know, maybe some important topics yang happen to history. Okay, some important events that happen into the country's history, for example. Okay, this one I scanned through. Geography is about map. More map. Map of river, map of lakes, map of or the area, the regions, the prefectures. In Japan, they call prefectures. It's not region, it's about daerah. They call prefectures. Not states, okay? Kita in Malaysia, we call states. Dalam states ada daerah. Kan? Tapi dalam Jepun, tak ada states, but prefectures. Map of nature, natural stuff. So this is how I'm expecting your report that you're going to present every week. So next week is about history only. 2-3 pages, it's acceptable. But 1 page, every pages, you need to maximize the information. It's not like slide presentation. Okay? This is on China. Or every project need to have this, need to include the when you submit later on, in the end of the, you submit project 1 or project 2, project 3, when you submit, you have to include this cover page. Okay? You have to fill out Monday, project 1 apa, what negara, okay? Okay, this is on China, so the cover page is very relevant with the red color, with the Chinese symbols written here, and then the boom 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 boom. It's very, and the back, even the backgrounds actually have, I think long, right? Dragon, I think, at the back. So very relevant to China. China has a long history of dynasty. Japan just now is not called dynasty, they are called period. Okay, but China has dynasty. The only, I think, one of the only country that have various dynasties, too many. Okay. Don't forget resources or sources or reference. So this one, they include on the, this group, they include how history, how China related to Hong Kong in the history. And Taiwan. Geography. So you see, it's not slides. It's never slides, okay? It's report. Formatting, heading, subheadings, number of pages, resources, kena ada. China is huge, so dia punya plane dia pun like from one place to another. In this class, all the reports, throughout reports, and especially at the end, project 2 and project 3, you will see we're gonna use, you're gonna learn how to use data. Okay, lots of data, like this, all this data. How going to use those? How going to interpret that? How the data gonna affect decision making? So very akan banyak digunakan. All the data, population of China, urbanization. China have 1 child, but then now they have 2-child policy, not 1 anymore. You can also try to understand why they're having this 1-child policy. data China, GDP, composition, how does it affect in what sector. So the general idea of the project one especially is to understand how the people of the country in terms of politics, in terms of technology, in terms of their social institution, and how it can be used later on to open up market for local products in Malaysia. Different semester, I've chosen different products. Okay. There are one semesters actually the students have to bring noodle lifahmi noodle to their country. There are and also macam like bario rice, tua, ada juga different year, different products. There are also 1 year, 1 semester, students have to promote tourism, Sarawak tourism, Malaysia tourism in terms of services to your chosen country. So I'm not sure yet what kind of product will be our focus for this semester. I will think about it and I will tell you, okay? Because chapter 2 and chapter 3, you will focus more your project on the product itself, okay? How to understand, how to bring the product to the country, how to promote, how to advertise the product to that country. Okay, this is China. Now we go to Cambodia. This is using vertical, using word style. Ni bagus lagi kalau kecilkan dia punya font ni. Font dia besar sangat. But this ones have lots more words compared to visual aids. Macam yang lain semua sebelum ni semua banyak visual aids. Lagi bagus sebenarnya ada visual aids ya. Macam yang ni. One of the important civil war happened in Cambodia, which is this promoted by this Pol Pot bad guy. Okay, he killed his own people. He killed and ended up di masuk international punya court. Sebab dia bunuh dia punya own people. Ramai betul. Dia buat genocide. Ada berapa ribu mati. Biggest genocide in the world, which about 1.5 million to 3 million. His own people mati because of him. Terrible. I went to Cambodia and visited one of the school. Used to be school, but then they used the school to torture people and kill people. So until now, you can actually visit that school to see how their own people being tortured. Orang-orang dekat yang kena bunuh macam mana, barang-barang, all the mechanism yang dia guna untuk torture and bunuh orang ada dekat sekolah tu. Dan banyak lagi tempat sebenarnya. So which is so sad and so upset, pergi kat that kind of places. All kind of sizes, all ages actually being killed. Macam tu saja. Dilahirkan tapi dibunuh. You can actually see tengkorak dia orang banyak sangat tengkorak. Kepala pintu tengkorak ni kan dia orang kumpul because of being genocide ni. Okay, because of that Pol Pot, Khmer Rouge ni, bunuh orang je. Banyak sangat. So kind of apa ni, macam like open up your eyes. Later on, if you have money, you are given opportunity to visit, you can actually visit Cambodia and see their dark tourism. Okay, it's bad guy. Yeah, so this is Cambodia and this is China again. You see how they present it differently from the other group of China group. Which one is better? Need more pages. You should reduce the number of pages. Don't waste page. Don't waste space in a page, okay? It's too much. Okay, and then this one is the Philippines. They have World War II. So in the history of Philippines, they have other countries actually menakluk datang ke Philippines, which is America. No, before that ada different. Oh, Spain. Mana tak letak ke? Tak ada ke? Before US actually, what country masuk ni kat sini. Spanish period. So Spain goes to Philippines first within these years. That's why Philippines people pandai cakap Spain. Okay, maybe the ada dialect sikit, tapi they really good in Spanish, bahasa Spanish lah. Because Spanish dah lama pergi dekat situ, which is the first one, Miguel Lopez del whatever day lah. So language laws, they bring in their influence of language, laws, and governance system. Okay, and then after that, American came. Okay, American ni mengata-ngata dia nak pergi Vietnam pun dia nak pergi, dia nak masuk, nak kacau, Korean pun dia nak kacau. So United States datang, and then Japanese came for the World War II. Okay, and then after that, the Philippines had enough with these strangers, foreigners. They goes for independence. Okay. Do you guys? I mean, what's the one effect of having American came to Philippines within this 1898 to 1946, guys? Anybody knows? Apa yang kesan kita ada yang you can actually see or observe that an influence from the American to the Philippines? Guys, hello. Go to internet now. Look into the history of Philippines. What the Spanish bring, what the American brings. Oh, this is why I don't like online class. Are you guys checking it out?
Yes, doctor. As of American colonization, they impose a universal formal educational system which helps Filipinos to increase the working number in business
What's
and
the effect on the people?
uh, they improve the working opportunity, educational opportunity, and government sectors through implementing educational system.
Yeah, so in other words, the Philippines is very good in what?
English.
Yes. So, I mean, you can see the difference between Malaysia and Philippines. Philippines are very good in English. They are also good in Spanish. But then their English is far off from us, even though they are also Southeast Asian country like us. We our English, we have to learn. Their English is already there. I mean, of course, like in education, but then they can easily go work in international countries at any time because their English is very good. Okay, so and then that's actually how we see the influence of America. Good, thank you, Guime. And another things in Philippines, there's a military side actually, American military side in Philippines. Dia memang ada dekat situ sebab dia orang pergi situ kan, dia orang curi tempat, dia buat military dia dekat situ. Okay. So a lot of things we learn later on when you see Philippines. Maybe we learn about your country later on. In this group, you guys are not choosing Philippines. Nobody choosing Philippines. Okay. So something like this. This is also good examples. Compact. Don't waste space on the pages. Okay. If you can reduce the number of your pages for your project one, will be a good thing. Okay. Philippines presidents. Wow. Any of these Philippines presidents that you guys familiar? Yang mana yang of these
Rodrigo Duterte, Doctor.
Yang mana?
Yang ke bawah tu. The one at the bottom, Doctor.
Bottom one?
Yeah, Rodrigo Duterte. The handsome one.
Handsome. Okay. The ones that I most remember of all these presidents is the Ferdinand Marcos. He's very popular. Okay. I mean, some people actually popular because of good things. Some people popular is not for the good things. Okay. And then these Ferdinand Marcos are very, very most popular. One of the most popular presidents. Okay. If you want to know what actually he did, go and check out the internet. Okay. This guy is so bad. Like Indonesia. In Indonesia, they have two presidents that are actually very notable for dictatorship. Do you guys know? What's the name? Two presidents in Indonesia. Not good people. But they have done a lot lah.
Doctor, is one of them Suharto?
Suharto, the other one? Second one? Sukarno. Yes. Okay. I mean, they have done a lot of things for the country, which is Indonesia, but they are also done a lot of bad things too, All these presidents, especially on those young dictators, they kill people. Macam like Pol Pot tu lah. He's also a leader, but then he killed his own people. I don't understand these people. Okay, so more examples. So you can see, for example, here in the Philippines, for geography, you like compared to other country, Philippines, it's understandable if you cover typhoons. Okay, because compared to other countries, typhoons or natural disaster is very, very like significant in Philippines. So in your report is also significant to cover. Okay, so they have a lots of typhoons because of maybe the situation, the locations of the country. Okay, so I have the many typhoon Odette, typhoon Mawar, Obeti, typhoon Ige, Doksuri, typhoon Goreng lang ko. Okay, so different country have a different things to cover group, but then not necessarily you follow because the country is different from each other. Faham ya? Okay. Some things actually memang semua ada lah, macam mountains, islands, batuk, river, semua ada lah. Tapi there are things yang unique for that country you must cover. Okay, that's why you need to have a critical thinking. Decide what's actually relevant for your project and what are not. Okay, like here, volcanoes. Volcanoes not all country. If you cover in Malaysia, tak volcano, ada ke? Ha? You nak buat volcano tapi you nak buat for Malaysia. Ada ke? Ada jumpa tak?
Tak ada, Doktor.
Thailand, ada volcano tak? Ha? Tak ada. Okay. So some countries, only some countries that yang ada macam like dia orang panggil ada specific line tu. I can't remember what's actually line. Those countries that have a specific, that situated in a specific, apa that? Jap. Volcanoes. Ada nama dia. Macam dekat Southeast Asia, one country that memang famous, it's in the sleeping, not sleeping volcanoes. Dragon ke? Dragon line.
Indonesia ke, Doktor?
Indonesia. Tapi dia, bila you tengok map, world map, dia ada line tau. So all the other countries yang within that line, I can't remember what that line.
Ring of Fire, Doktor.
Yeah, Ring Fire. Bukan dragon. Ring of Fire. Ring of Fire. Okay. Ring of Fire. Thank you. So all the countries that within the a line within the Ring of Fire have volcanoes and earthquakes, especially Indonesia. So those company, that group, a group yang pilih, I don't know, Butterfly Holding ni, dia pilih Indonesia. So you have to cover Ring of Fire and also the earthquakes for volcanoes and earthquakes. Okay, not other country. Some countries only have earthquakes or volcanoes. Okay, within that Ring of Fire. Alright, so because different country have a different geography, different history, different cultural dynamics, different. That's what actually all this what we're gonna learn from this class, especially half of the semester of the class. Okay. Alright, guys. So kita example. Yang ni. Oh, this is South Korea. South Korea. Jangan buat macam ni. This is too much. Kalau buat you macam ni kan sampai beratus-ratus pages. Okay, this is covering various history, Macam contoh yang lain juga, cumanya dia fokus on the you see you see Kaya dynasty, I don't know what dynasty ni so Kaya. United Silla dynasty, like the Three Kingdom, Mongol, Koryo, those who love apa ni K-drama and everything, you will, I bet you have seen drama yang ancient punya, yang you know Koryo lah, Goryeo lah, Joseon lah, ada. Betul tak? Those yang suka tengok K-drama, I bet you guys have seen this dynasty. Okay. So this is Korea. Yang ni sama, ni sama China lah. Okay. I think okay. Yep. Alright, so you've seen examples of your creative reports that you're going to do in Project 1, especially today. I've shown it to you. Okay. Later on Project 2, I will show you examples of Project 2 pula. Okay. Okay tak you guys?
Okay,
Okay, so masa nanti next week, we're going to start with the history of your country, but definitely you have to go finalize your country first. You cannot have same country per class. In this group, you have to have only 10 groups. If you have more than 10 groups, the group 11 tu kena pecah, abolish, pecah, masuk the other groups. Okay. And then you please read the textbooks, because most of the times actually you need to cover the theory. You need to know what's actually history is about. You can also go to My Elite. My Elite has have some exciting video that I've